This is the NewsRamp Finance Podcast. It's Tuesday evening, April 14th, 2026. The stories are real, the voice is AI. Read more at newsramp.com. First, a note from our sponsor. Newscrafters.com puts you in the news creation business. Build your online authority today with AI-assisted Newscrafters.com news curation. Here's what's making news.
HMS Bergbau with preliminary figures for the 2025 financial year. HMS Bergbau AG announces preliminary figures for the 2025 financial year, with EBITDA tripling to EUR 59.4 million and sales at EUR 1.22 billion. The company's equity significantly increased to 136.5 million, showcasing successful progress in its transformation into a diversified commodities company. Investors and media representatives can join a webcast on 15 April at 09:30 a.m. for further insights.
ESGold Corp doubles down on Montauban project development as 2026 gold prices remain at record highs. Initial findings show a deep and expanding mineralized corridor over 2 kilometers long. Despite expected volatility, ESGold continues operations driven by underlying debt and economic uncertainties boosting gold and silver prices. Markets are pricing in lower disruption probability while retaining a meaningful discount.
Upside Gold Corp announces DTC eligibility. Upside Gold Corp has announced that its common shares are now eligible for electronic clearing and settlement through the Depository Trust Company, DTC, in the United States. This development opens up access to a broader base of U.S. retail and institutional investors, facilitating seamless trading through major U.S. brokerage platforms. CEO Sophie Caesar expressed the company's commitment to expanding accessibility for investors across North America and Europe as they progress with the Cana Gold-Copper project.
Stagflation fears grow as CPI spikes to 3.3% in March. In a concerning development, the CPI rose to 3.3% in March, fueling fears of stagflation in the global economy. With growth indicators softening, policymakers face a challenging environment. Entities like Collective Mining Limited may feel the impact of these economic conditions in the mining sector.
Tiny Gems breaks. NextPlat Corp, NASDAQ, NXPL, NXPL.well has secured $400,000 in new orders for satellite-enabled IoT hardware, serving military and enterprise clients in Eastern Europe and Asia. These orders, following a recent $820,000 contract with a NATO military customer, bring total IoT-related orders for the first quarter of 2026 to over $1.20 million. CEO David Phipps notes the expanding momentum in government, defense, and enterprise markets, alongside anticipated growth in healthcare operations. Over 1:35. And thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Finance Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading news wires. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.